when you choose to walk off a job because you feel like you're being disrespected, when you choose to walk off a job because you feel like you're turning into some like customer service robot, becoming better than AI, you know, being stunned. It's a feeling I'm quite used to. Numbed, confused. And I really wasn't stunned, numbed, or confused when walking out of my job the other day. I was, however, deeply disappointed, discouraged, depressed perhaps, related to the nature of this matrix that if you shine brighter than everyone else, they will do what it takes to dim your light. I'm happy with my decision. And I was happy with my decision even when I was walking back to the homeless shelter, crying in defeat, in loss of connection, loss of belonging, even though I wasn't belonging or connecting with anybody really in reality. Which perhaps is just my programming, my distortion of life. If you have watched my Instagram, which it is now, archived, everything's archived for, I felt like I was seeking a certain level of attention or seeking a certain level of negative praise. That was never my intention. I don't want to be stalked, for one. And I hear if you post up a whole bunch of Instagram photos, you're more likely to be stalked. Even though all you ever saw was my neck, my legs, maybe my navel at times. But the Matrix takes a hold on you. And I will call it the Matrix. Not only because I am Red Pill Yvonne, but also because it is a Matrix. The way they get you trapped in an illusion, the way they get you trapped on your AI device, the way that they get your thinking to completely stop and be stunted. I can mention it in all the youth, not all of it, but quite a few youth from my generation, from I don't know what they did to the generations that have come after me, but at least my generations really deeply struggle with math, because somewhere along the road in our education system we were given a calculator. The depth of the Matrix involves the AI and the depths of the robots and how we are reliant on them. There was a time for I was working in a retail store in a mall. All the lights turned off, all the power turned off, everything turned off but the little floodlights that happen when, a disaster or an apocalyptic, power outage goes off. It was very enlightening and telling on how much we really truly do rely on these robots, and how I was a cashier and I was supposed to go and do all these other things because there was 2 self-checkouts, so they could just rely on the self-checkout, not rely on the lovely, amazing customer service robot that they were creating. Either way, no more paradox, no more oxymoron, just straight up goods, homeless and jobless. This morning waking up, I felt like I didn't belong. And I realized there's a reason I do not fit in or belong into this matrix. Not only is it my trauma, but it is other vulnerable factors that are leading to the creation of a beast. And I am speaking on this, for I know that many of you who watch me tend to be more high-vibing, tend to be more aware of, nature rather than robots and like the robot nature. You also perhaps have a hard time keeping a 9 to 5. You also perhaps get judged for your mental defects, for your emotional defects. I'm a being of both light and both darkness. And I realize that the Matrix is hoping that we all fall on the darker side. Whether it's, we sell our soul for a company and we work our butts off and we do as they say, no questions asked, or whether we go down the road of subculture and we are homeless and we, take part in drug selling, prostitution, you name it. It's conglomerate, and I know where I have been programmed to lead. And I've led down that path, and I will not lead down that path again. No matter the obstacles I face with getting a job, with keeping a job. No matter the obstacles I face, I will not go back down the road of the Matrix's subculture, darkness, darker sides of human nature, for I know my mission, and I know myself. And it's taken a lot of time to know myself, and as we all know, I'm going to continue to get to know myself through every test, through every breaking milestone. And I'm filled with gratitude for this moment here, explaining to you a little bit about my battle against the Matrix. I've had this battle for a long time. The full awareness has recently came. And I will take it to the end.